Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Um, I'm making this live about math for kids in schools. Um, I just want y'all to know that it is hard for your kids nowadays to do math because it's not like the simple math that we used to go through of adding numbers, subtracting numbers. Now they have to go through this big process to find out something. And let me tell you something. I'm trying to help my daughter advance a little bit in something called math, and I'm lost as shit. I haven't been in school in so long. Okay, mind you, I am a studied person. I have degrees. And to me, this is difficult. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Maybe you guys can help me out. And let's see. All right. I don't know if you can see it very well. Hey, baby. How you doing? How's your day today, my love? Always showing love, Hector. This is the type of stuff that they be giving them to do on top of all the other work that they give them. Um, my daughter has 8 classes. My daughter is in magnet program, so they give them extra work or harder work. But I'm trying to help her advance a little bit in this. I'm frustrated right now, Hector. I haven't been to school in so long, baby. And sometimes when you don't put your brain in practice with everyday stuff, hi, my sister, I love you, Omo. Um, when you don't put your brain to use in these things for a while, for whatever reason, XYZ, you forget these things. And then when you finally remember how to do them, they complicate it because math, like I said, is not like how it used to be where they just gave you a problem and you just added it and it would give you the same answer. Like now you have to go through this big process. Okay, well, I got stuck. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it says the connection. It's telling me the connection, you guys. Can you hear me a little better now? Why? Why do I take it off? No, that's my TV. Or like the names and stuff like that. But I could show like only the problem itself. Okay, well, let me see. Is that better? I don't understand. Maybe why? Oh, well. Yeah, I understand like the name of the person or something like that, but the thing is that I've been stuck trying to help her because we gotta help our kids get better and understand stuff. But how do you do that when you don't understand it yourself? It's telling you to multiply. It gives you a whole bunch of set of numbers, and then at the end it'll tell you to multiply 2 times some number, then plus number, then multiply plus number, then multiply this number, multiply this number. Okay, so I did that. I did that step. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm Dory, bro. I don't know. You know I'm always lost in that situation, my sister. Anywho, at the end, it gives you, okay, how to do it. Like what numbers to multiply, what numbers. So I pop out the calculator because it was like 8 or 9 numbers to multiply. And I did it, it gives me the answer. When I put the answer, it tells me I'm wrong. Okay? Well, yeah, but I learned that. I learned it, but not like that. You know, sis, like back in the day, they would just put all the numbers together and you just added them motherfuckers up and that's it. You had your answer. But now, how the fuck it tells you, like there's a little bar. Okay? I'm gonna switch the camera up. They have a little bar on the bottom because it tries to help you. You know, I'm just my window. Can't show my window either. What do I do? I go to the bathroom. It shows a little bar on the bottom, right? And it'll give you like 2, and then the dot times this number plus this number, then times this number. So what did I do? I popped out the motherfucking calculator. That shit's never wrong. And I did it little by little by little by little. And it gave me an answer, and I popped it in. And that bitch had the audacity to tell me the calculator was wrong. Now it doesn't tell you any other step to do. So now I find myself in a predicament where I don't even know how the fuck to help my own kid. Okay? Mind you, like I said, she has 8 classes and 8 of them. Okay. Am I okay like this though? Well, I don't know. You know? Damn, the connection here sucks major. So they're not teaching these kids in the school how to do it. And if they do, you know, these teachers nowadays, they show it and then you do it. They don't like to be bothered or, you know. So they come home and they're all confused. So then we try to go back into our encyclopedia in here to try to help them out, and we still get that shit wrong. We follow the directions they tell you, we still get that shit wrong. So how do you want us to help our children learn this bullshit? Mind you, 8 other classes, which are ahead, okay? I don't know what the fuck to do. But Hector, it tells you. But you see, you guys told me to take it off, and I wanted to show you the process. Okay? Because even when you get it wrong, it walks you through the problem. And I still didn't know what the fuck to do. Okay? And this is simple shit. Okay? Then it tells you at the bottom, okay, to put 2 times this number times this number times this number. I said, all right. I didn't want to get it wrong, so I didn't do it on paper. I got a calculator. Okay? That motherfucker's never wrong. And I put it. Oh, no, I know. Yeah, no, I closed it up. Fuck it. So I do it by a calculator. I did exactly what that little square told me to do. And it gave me 7,799.3. And I put it there. That bitch had the audacity to tell me I'm still wrong. So you ask for more help and it doesn't give you shit. The same shit over and over. If you in the schools can't help these kids do it, they come home and they can't do it, and the parents trying to help them do it, and their parents can't help them do it, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay? Back in our day, like I said, you would put 2 plus 2, 4. See, even my son jumped up and said 4. Okay? Simple. Now they've come up with these new things where now you gotta find out where the 2 came from to be able to add it with the other 2 to make that simple 4. Okay? So I wanted everybody to see so that maybe y'all can give me an opinion on how to fucking help her out so I can, advance her, because it's too much work. It is too much work. And then they fall behind in this stupid computer stuff. Okay? And I wanted to help her out, or at least somebody to let me know. Yeah, bro. It's 6. And sometimes it's 8. How do you figure that one?
17 plus 17 is 14.
Yes. What? 17 plus 17 is 14? Really?
No, 7 plus 7 is 14.
Okay, now yeah.
6 plus 6 is 12.
Yes, it is. He's like a human calculator.
And 10 plus 10 is 20.
Yes, baby. Awesome.
3 plus 3 is 6.
That's awesome.
4 plus 4 is
8. With the square root of like 20. I can't, Mom. I can't. They're inventing too much new shit and too much complicated shit for these kids. And for somebody who hasn't done it in such a long time, if you don't put that, your brain is a muscle. It's a muscle. If you don't use it every day, man, you got a problem. Because I just had a problem and I was like, ooh, holy shit, stressing out. And it's giving you how to do it. The fuck? So I guess I'll try it later since I can't put it up there so everybody can try to help me out. And I wish it was that simple, my brothers and sisters, but it had like 13 numbers you had to multiply and add together. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. And that's with everything. Everything nowadays for kids is getting hectic to learn, and yeah, there are some good teachers out there that'll take the time to pull them aside and help them, but I am a tutor. I think that program's having some difficulty. You know how sometimes it gets stuck, or sometimes, the computer has a fucking problem? Because I did exactly what it said, and there was no way in motherfucking hell, no way. Maybe it got stuck on stupid, So, she said, get a tutor. I am a tutor. Oh my God.
She used to tutor the kids that have
disabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Math, reading, writing, English.
Are you serious? You guys will help me. Why not?
You should.
Maybe I'm not a good tutor. Well, I haven't had a problem till now. I'll figure it out. I'm smart enough. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that these kids are getting stressed out in school with too much stuff. Too much stuff. Okay, they want to cram every single grade on them. I know. I don't take it personal, boo. I'll figure it out. Just not right now. My brain, I guess, is having a fart moment. A Dory moment. Or the computer's just fucked up. I'm going to blame everything else but myself. The amount of stress these kids are in to learn this stuff is crazy. And it's not easy. And then they tend to fall behind. She's really good at math.
Police officers go.
I'm telling you, if I could show you guys what I'm talking about, you'd be like, what the fuck? But I can't do that. I've been prohibitive of my sister. And I understand why, because there's too much bullshit up in this YouTube thing. And oh well. But you're not gonna tell me. There is, bro. There really fucking is. I got so confused. I'm always confused, sis. And especially when I be jumping into the lives and I don't know what the fuck anybody's talking about, because ain't nobody told me shit, which in a way is good for me. But at the same time, you lost as fuck, because you don't know who the fuck people are talking about, because they can't just come out straight up and tell you. But avoid all that negativity. It's not worth it. So yeah. I'm just saying that a lot of the kids are suffering. Yeah, she is super smart. She is. But that's the thing. I'm super fucking smart too. The thing is that I followed every single step to the T. Okay? And a calculator's never wrong. So, go figure. Maybe it's having a problem. Who knows? But if you would have seen it, you would have been like, what? And this is exactly how these kids feel. You know, these kids in school have these challenges every day. And teachers got to keep going. They can't stop and pay one particular person, attention. Even though they have special classes where they'll take a little bit more time, but let's get realistic. They ain't got time for that. And they're mostly on their phones. They're talking shit. They don't even know sometimes what the kids are doing. And then they come home and you become a teacher. They should pay us. I swear to God, they should pay us because we teach these kids more, And it's stressful, Keep in mind that not all minds think alike. Not all kids learn the same. I had a situation where a mother came and told me that she didn't understand why her child's teacher was messaging her all the time, but his grades were good, and I told her, did you ask your child? Because maybe he feels frustrated about something. Maybe something's going on. Maybe he has hyperactivity. Maybe, did you know? Well, you can't. The calculator's having a brain fart. Yeah. It's the math that she's doing right now. Well, she's already getting into like that algebra calculus thing, but they have a program on the website through their thing that she has to do, and right now they're basically finding multiplying with length, dividing with halves and fractions to find the answers. Yeah. I mean, I could have done it when I was back in school. But right now, like, you can ask me about medicine, surgery. You can ask me about how to feel better and certain stuff like that. And I'll be like, okay, this. Yeah, you're having a brain fart? Then my whole body's having a fart. Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to put it up, but I try to avoid, the personal info. And let me tell you, I'm probably full of fart for real. See, 'cause I'm super chunky, but
it really like threw me off for a label. So maybe I just need my brain to rest a little bit and then I'll catch up to it again and then I can be able to explain it to her. But she's going through some heavy shit. Like back in the day, you would learn at your own pace, at your own grade. Like they would teach you, like if you were in second grade, they would teach you the stuff for. Yeah, see, I didn't know that, Hector. I didn't know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, sis. Um, I'm not gonna say no names up in here. I already learned that lesson a little while ago. Especially yesterday, girl. I woke up with so much energy today. I don't know what was going on over there yesterday. But look, my bubba. Say hi, Tia.
Hi.
Say hi, Hector.
Hi, Hector.
Go slow. Oh, look, he
Hector's
said hi.
laughing out loud.
Yeah, he said hi, little man.
Well, hi, Hector.
Yeah. No, I kind of figured that's who would you like you would ask. You know, I know it because when you learn something, it stays in your brain. But if you don't put it to practice every day, you kind of forget. And then once you pick it up again, you'll remember. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really done that a lot because usually I'm just reading about medical and books and stuff. You know me, sis. So look, he says, "You good, little man?"
Yeah, I'm good, Hector. Are you?
También. Okay, go over there, baby. I'm so sorry, baby, that I have to take you off. And he says, "Yes, I am." Papi, don't get mad. Don't get upset. Don't cry or nothing like that. It's just that I shouldn't put you on there because a lot of people can see you and a lot of people are not good in this world, baby. And, I don't want to put you ever at some type of risk because people want to be ignorant. Okay? He got sad. He got so sad. You know what? That's so crazy. Like, you can't even. I did get him off. And now he's crying about it. Well, he feels bad about it. And that's ridiculous, too. Like, what the fuck? That's so fucking crazy. God damn. I tell you. I just thought you could just, like nothing. Like, you know how we do in Facebook? You just make a video with your kids and stuff like that. I guess not. I still gotta learn this shit. I feel like an old lady that doesn't know about this social media bullshit because I'm not really into that so much. Oh my god. To hurt me? Why would anybody want to hurt me? Well, you never know, bro. You never know, but you're absolutely right. There's a lot of people that even they might use it for God knows what the fuck, and you're absolutely right. But it's a shame, you know what I'm trying to get at. It's a shame that the world has gotten to that extent where you can't even make a video with your own kids. I mean, I see a lot of YouTube things where they like family things. They play games and they put pictures and they show them playing games all together. I know, but it shouldn't be like that. Oh my gosh, she is. Isn't that the one who called DCF on everybody? That's why I said that I'm glad I kind of don't know what the fuck is going on because once you know you're involved and I'm not in no condition to be beefing with nobody or hating on nobody or nothing. I'm concentrated, like Hector says, every day, waking up and thanking for one more day of blessings with my family. But this is crazy. Like I've seen on YouTube, like my kids see um things of, like, you know how parents sit with them and play games and like new games that come out and stuff like that. And holy shit. Mafere fun egun y mafere fun Los Santos all day, every day. Karma's a bitch, bro. I mean, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but I do say that if you do something bad, do not expect good to bless your life, because at one time or another, that energy is a boomerang and it will come. It will come hard. It will come hard on you. I'm not almost friend. I'm almost sister, because we have been there for each other beyond friendship. To hurt you guys. Okay. Well, I consider her my sister. I've always considered her my sister, because me and her might have had our little fallouts or disagreements, but the world always seems to put us back in place together. And we have gone through it all. When I tell you through it all, through it all. And I'm not going to put out here what that is, because that's nobody's goddamn fucking business. And like you guys say, there's a lot of people that go on here just to fucking know your personal life and use it against you. But to me, her and her family is like me and my family, you know? Oh, shit. And yeah, I am your friend. That's why I called you brother the other day, and I even asked if I could. Like, I consider, family, But damn, you know how petty you have to be to go through all of that mission? Like, really? Like, I don't. Girl, like, sis, like I told you before, like, sometimes like, I love you to death. To death. Me and Hector have gone on here, and I be like Team Omo, and I don't give a fuck what's going on, to tell you the truth. But I'm lost, because sometimes I be, yeah, it says poor connection. I'm sorry. I be jumping sometimes in people's lives, and they be talking this mad shit, and I don't even know who the fuck they're talking about or what the fuck is going on, so I feel lost as fuck. But I try to ignore it, because once you know what's going on, you are a participant of the problem. And this is why. Once I know, since I'm your sister, like, once I know somebody got a problem with you, then I'm going to feel some type of way. That's how I see it. So then guess what happens? That makes me, you probably put it in the wrong connection, babe. No, you probably put it in the wrong connection. Is it on? Did you turn it on? And then it causes an effect, it causes like a snowball effect. Yeah, I'm low because it says poor connection. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Oh, you can see my pores. So it plays an effect, because if you consider yourself my family and somebody had a problem with me, you're not gonna like it. Whether I'm right or wrong, you're always gonna try to defend me, and then later on you'll tell me, oh look, you were wrong for this or whatever, but you're still gonna stand up for me. So then what happens is that you take it some type of way, and then you try to defend me, and there you go. You already got involved in something that had nothing to do with you, just because you're trying to stand up for somebody that you care so much about. And like I said, sometimes I'd rather not fucking know, because right now I'm not in no condition. You just wrote it down. Erase that then. So you just, so at the end of the day, sometimes it's good not to know because, you stay out of trouble and problems, but at the same time, you jump into these messages like, what the fuck is going on? And who the fuck are they talking about like that? And then it just creates such a big snowball effect of drama and bullshit that I don't know. I don't even know who's good or bad on this shit anymore. I swear to God. I've gotten on Boredom's lies because I love the way he plays fucking video games. I know, but but what I'm saying is y'all had a whole list of people on your page, right? I don't know those people, and then you can accept this person and this person, but then all of a sudden all these things happen, and then people aren't cool with certain people and some, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So I honestly. No, I know. What I'm trying to explain. You know what I'm saying, sis? Like, I don't even know what the fuck to watch no more. So I just be sticking to Hector's live, your live, Boredom, because he be playing some, good video games, and we talk about the video games and stuff like that because, my family, they like to play a lot of video games. I play them too when I'm frustrated, and it looks cool as hell. Yeah, but I don't know who's in that motherfucking circle. I'm just trying to be passive, like peaceful. I don't even know. But ain't nobody gonna come and be like, first of all, if somebody come up to me talking shit, it ain't my business. If somebody got a problem with somebody, they need to go tell that person. They don't need to come tell me. I ain't with that he said, she said bullshit. That shit should be on one-on-one situation. Okay? That's how they start problems. Okay? No, I feel you. Okay, so now we gotta make a triangle. I'm just saying, if people got a problem with somebody, they need to tell that person. Yeah, we're gonna make other shapes, niggas. We're gonna make a rhombus. Let's start smart for a little bit. It didn't happen, Poppy.
I tried like 100 times.
A rhombus. We're gonna make a rhombus. Even my son said, He don't even know what's going on either, like me. But I'm just saying, ain't nobody need to come to me and ask me shit about nobody. Hi, Kang. How are you? How you doing? Ain't nobody, like I said, my sister and brother and everybody here, ain't nobody need to try, at least try, shalom, my brother, to use me to get to nobody and start no drama, because I'm going to put a stop to that right away. And I'll be like, if you got an issue with somebody, you need to go talk to them yourself. Don't be trying to use nobody for that bullshit. We are too grown for that motherfucking shit. Okay? Whether there was lies or not, and whether I'm your sister or not, ain't nobody need to bring that mess to nobody else. If they got a fucking problem, they need to go to the root of the problem and discuss it and be grown enough to fucking be able to do it. Not try to utilize other people and make the problem a bigger situation.
There's 2 plugs. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, sweetie. I'm gonna try to put it for you, baby. No. I don't. It's not this one, babe. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 minute. I'm trying to put something for my son. Did it go on now, baby? Well, cause it's off. It was off. Yes, it was off. I just turned it on.
And now it's not gonna put the TV.
Why?
Look, it's on.
Look at it right there. It's gonna. Oh.
Now
I'm sorry.
before I didn't.
Yeah, I have them. I have them. I have them. I have them on, but look, like I was saying, like sometimes I don't get the alerts because like these phones, like my service is really really bad because of the area or whatnot, and sometimes I get there late, like they're not actually live, but I'll check it just to see what they're talking about. And the other day I jumped into Kang's video and I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and people were just screaming and talking some stuff there. And I didn't know who the heck it was about, and I didn't know what the heck was going on. And I was just like, oh my God. Okay, but I can't opinionate on something I don't even know what the fuck is going on. And to tell you the truth, I don't even want to fucking know what the fuck is going on, because that's when people think they can utilize you against another person. We in a square, not a circle. But squares, let's try to make it like a pretty shape, a different shape. Let's be different from that. Let's be different from all of that, And like I said, ain't nobody gonna come and step to me on no shit telling me nothing, or asking me anything. Who's that? Sis, who's that? Let's make it a stop sign. An octagon. I'm just saying, ain't nobody gonna come and tell me just because I know somebody try to bring me into that mess. I know better than that, And if other people are putting their 2 cents into some shit like that and playing along with that, I pray for them. I pray for them, because those are the type of people that like problems. They're used to having that in their lives, and they like that. And I don't like that. So I stay away from it as much as I can now. I don't. Ain't nobody gonna come to me and tell me.
Give me my gold.
Oh yeah, she's cool. Yeah, I'm always telling her hi. I don't got a problem with nobody on this YouTube. I came into this YouTube because my sister told me it was cool and y'all were making a movement to help people. And, I thought there was no drama on this bullshit, but apparently not. Apparently not. And it's super sad, because that's not the purpose of this. The purpose of this was to help others who are going through a lot of problems in their own life, whether it's with their children or their own personal state of mind, and y'all want to use this shit for something else, like, don't put it out there on live. Like I said, Kang, I don't have a damn problem with. I didn't even know any of y'all if it wouldn't have been for my sister telling me to open a YouTube, because you guys were making a power movement, and I'm the type of person that likes to help others all the time, whether it's mentally or whatever, it may be. Exactly. This is about healing each other. This ain't about coming at each other and trying to do shit to each other. Like, if you got some personal problems, it's only a number away. It's only a number away. Let's talk it out. We are grown people. Yeah, I see that. I know, I saw that. It's supposed to be about fucking unity. Whatever happened. If y'all don't want to talk to a certain person, you are not obligated. This is what one of my first and only video was. You are not obligated to be attached to anyone in this life. You are not obligated. Not even your mother, your father. You're not obligated. You choose to. That's a path that you choose to be on. Okay? And if something's going on, it's a simple phone call. It's a simple email. It's a simple, let's sit down, have a coffee, and talk this shit through. If y'all don't agree with it, then part ways. But y'all don't need to hurt each other and come on, because I'm big and bad. Okay, you big and bad. There's a lot of big and bads out there. that didn't solve your situation. You don't gotta put down nobody. And if y'all supposed to be about love and movement and equality and helping each other out, that's not what y'all showing. I'm just trying to be real. If y'all don't agree with me, y'all could tell me. Y'all entitled to your personal opinion, but there is nothing with love and movement and equality and helping people when y'all doing lives getting at each other. Practice what y'all preach. Practice what y'all preach. Y'all got a personal problem, solve it off the lens. Coffee is dangerous. Why is coffee dangerous? Oh my God, talk about coffee. I just made coffee, girl. Achepatin. Because I just made coffee and I'm on a roll, girl. I'm on a roll, but I'm not saying nothing wrong. You know, I'm not. I know I love coffee too, but I can't be drinking. I can't be drinking. You do not drink coffee. You drink café con leche and be quiet because I'm on a live. So, um, that's just my personal opinion. You know, I'm not here to bash nobody, and I'm not here to judge nobody, and I'm not. You want empowerment, and how's your day going? And you know, you're blessed one more day. You feel sick. I try to find a way to help you out, and this is what it's about: trying to help others out. Not everybody's having a good day. Not everybody. Some people are going through a lot of things. When you sit to have coffee. Okay, you lost me, my sister, but I'm pretty sure you'll end up telling me later because right now I'm trying to talk about empowerment. You're talking about coffee. Um, R. Kelly. Everybody give some support to Daniel Ramirez. That's my family right there. He is my husband's cousin. He's my family. And he subscribed to me yesterday. I was telling about them, about our beautiful family. No, that's not a troll. That's not a troll. Hi, Danny. What's up, baby? That's not a troll, sis. That's Ronnie's cousin. Everybody show him some love, please. Oh, there's a person named R. Kelly who's a troll. You see, I don't know that. Oh, you're welcome, Danny. Danny, you're missing a lot of stuff, but I'll catch you up to it. He is blood family with my husband, so please show him some love. Sis, you met him. You met him when we went to New Year's to my husband's aunt's house. That's her son. You see, Danny, everybody's saying what's up to you. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, the singer. Oh, I thought there was somebody. You see, I'm lost. I'm sorry, y'all. They call me Dory because I'm always fucking lost about every single thing, and sometimes I will make you lose it too. I'm sorry. The singer, yeah, he's been accused for that, yeah. Oh, Danny says, cariño para todos. Much love to everybody. Yeah, she's gonna have to tell me because I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Danny, Danny, let me introduce you. Omo Ochun, that's my sister. She has been to your house on New Year's. Hector is her brother, which is also my brother now through this page family. Kang Judah, he's part of our YouTube family as well. Subscribe to them. They're super awesome people, and it's all about making a movement of helping people who are depressed and who have other issues in their lives or have been through things, like molestations, like they're saying now, or very heavy subjects that they haven't been able to come out or get support, and we're here to make that difference. That's what we're trying to do, is help people out. Just so you know, we are here to make that difference. We're not here to be in no drama bullshit. This is fucking ridiculous. What the fuck are you, 5-year-olds and shit? Like, oh well, y'all need to let me in on that inside shit because I'm super fucking lost on my own life. What the fuck? I swear to God. Y'all got me confused on my own shit. Can y'all? Oh shit. Yeah, what? Most definitely save our kids. Listen, I went through a similar. I went through it. I went through it personally. Okay, and I've overcome some of it, but that never leaves you ever. And it's very hard. And I always promised myself that I would never have that happen to my children. And it didn't work out that way. And my sister knows. Okay. And I wanted to protect my children so much, and it was not my fault. Something did happen, and I'm dealing with it, and my child deals with it all the time. So I'm not gonna put that out there. What the fuck exactly happened? Because that ain't nobody's fucking business. But it is an effort, and we are here for our kids and other kids. I believe all kids are like our kids. They are innocent, and we need to stand by them. I could just imagine who the fuck you guys are talking about. I don't want to judge somebody by mistake, though. Um, no, I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not. I'm not. Damn, there's like 4 people and 5 jumped in. This is crazy. I need to learn this. But anyway, that's what we're about. Empowerment towards each other. And like I said before, no offense to anybody on anybody's page, but if you're here to motivate and y'all on some stupid shit, you're not motivating nobody. It is not motivating to go at each other that way. It is not even mature to go at nobody that way. Y'all don't need to solve your personal business through a lens. Y'all too grown for that, and y'all could sit and talk and call each other, whatever the case may be. If y'all want to let it be bygones, bygones, hey, more power to you. I don't know what's going on, but that's just... Who the fuck is in my crib? What are you talking about? Does what? Oh man, you guys... What the fuck? Y'all having your own live in my live. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I haven't talked to you on the phone. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm glad y'all, yeah, on the phone. Well, whatever. Just I as a person don't. Me as a person, I think nobody should be going at each other in a powerful movement page where so many people need so much help, and instead of wasting your time doing those type of things, y'all should be discussing things that really matter right now to help others. Oh, okay, yeah, that's why I was confused as hell. Oh, okay. No problema. Empower people to do better. Leave all that negative stuff behind. That shit consumes you. I talked about that the other day. It consumes you. It pulls you to negativity. And ain't nobody trying to be on some negative stuff. We've been through too much negative. You see, that's awesome. But that's what it's about. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all solve your stuff like that. Y'all don't. A lot of people, I don't know. I just jumped into this, and all I've seen is people go at each other. I don't care to know what the fuck it's about, and I'm not gonna sit here and lower nobody and talk shit about nobody. The only thing I did go on was the fact that somebody used a child, an angel, a blessing as an excuse to start some shit, and I don't like that. I don't take that kindly because you don't do that. You just don't do that. You know, there's many other things you could use upon a person that doesn't have to be that. Okay? So that speaks a lot about the person. A lot about the person. My sister, you can keep helping people. You just gotta choose the right people to help. You know what I'm saying? Because I've helped a lot of people. You know that. You know that. And I'm not gonna mention here anybody's name, but you know what I've been through. And you know the shit that they put me through, you know? And I've gotten depressed and I've cried and I've wondered, and you know, my husband be telling me, you shouldn't even give a fuck. They don't pay your fucking bills. They don't fuck you at night. They don't maintain your kids, you know? And you know what, bro? It took me a lot to learn that shit. It took me a lot that you gotta pick and choose the moments you can help somebody or who. Like I said, nothing is an obligation. You're not obligated to do shit. You are not obligated to do shit. Everything that you do in life is a choice. That's why I told you the other day, take time for yourself. You know? Take time for yourself and your family and your loved ones, because that's another thing. You can't help another person if you ain't right. I've had to learn that, you know, I've had to learn that you need to be okay so that others can be okay. And like I said, it's a choice. It's a choice. Nobody's obligated. You ain't gonna die for saying no. What's the worst that can happen? They're gonna talk shit. Everybody talks shit. Like I said on my other live, name me one goddamn person in this world who has not talked shit about somebody. Well, I haven't gone that back into all of y'all videos because I hardly jump on this, you know, because I'm busy with my family and other stuff, you know, personal stuff. Wow, that's a lot. And I just, like I said, Kang, I just jumped into this because my sister said that, you know, my voice could be heard, you know, for free. I didn't even know you can make money doing this shit. Let me tell you something. I'm new to this. I jumped in this to make a difference. Okay? I didn't jump into this. But that's what I'm saying. I got into this to, you know, help people out. Drop some knowledge on whatever it might be. Whatever may help make a difference in somebody's life. Okay? And that's what my sister told me this was about. And then all of a sudden I be jumping into some crazy shit sometimes that I'm just like, okay, what is going on? If this is supposed to be to heal and empower, what are we doing? We gotta practice what the fuck we preach. We ain't doing nothing positive but getting at each other. I'm just saying. Oh, I didn't know that. Damn. Oh, just like another thing, a little screw, like a little screwdriver wrench looking thing appeared on my by my name all of a sudden. I don't even know what that is either. That's how lost I am. Well, I try to keep it positive. I try to do it, I try to do something for my kids, but I got a heads up early, and I really don't know what I can show or not show. Like I said, I'm new, and if I can make somebody's day a little brighter, and if I can make somebody laugh, even for 5 minutes, those 5 seconds of their life that they laugh, I made a difference. Because sometimes we do need that. Sometimes we do need that shoulder or that comment that somebody makes to push us. Okay? And sometimes we don't hear from the ones closest to us, but we hear it from people far away from us. And as long as we hear it and it motivates us to get better or make our kids better, and that's what fucking matters. But the other day I jumped into Karen's. He made one, and I couldn't jump into the live when it was doing, but I saw the video, and man, that shit was hot. Oh yeah, that's what that little wrench means. Cause I got a wrench next to my name, and I don't even know what the hell that is. I was like, I got a wrench. Is what I didn't know what it was. I thought that was something with the settings or something. But I'm always looking for positive stuff, and I'm at a place in my life where I need to stay positive. And I've always done positive stuff for people, always, even if they don't appreciate it later, even if you know whatever the case is, you do good, and you don't think about whether they're going to appreciate it or not, because it's your mission to do it, and theirs to learn from, and you keep motivating people. There's a lot of kids out there that need help. I tutor kids with disabilities. That's a hard job, and I do it for free. I don't charge that. Okay, and I've done a lot of stuff. Why are you getting 38 right now? Oh, and how do y'all know that? I don't know how you guys could see that, because on my thing it says there are 4 people and 3 people liked on it. So how do you? I don't know how y'all know how other people get off the thing, please. Get over there, please. You can see the TV on the other side, please. I don't know how you guys could look at that. Look, sis, why are you 38? Okay. Man, see, I gotta learn also what you can or cannot say. This shit got too many restrictions. I didn't even know it was like that on this. Oh, okay. But you know what? I don't know about those number things, because they be going up and down and up and down. But even if I got 4 people, I'm so happy to have them. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that to me, because I didn't even know what the hell was going on. But even if I have 4 and they're positive people and they can get a good message from what I've said, then hey, I'm happy for that. I don't need to have 2,000 fucking people marching to my beat or listening to me if they ain't gonna do nothing with it, or if they're not gonna try to help somebody or themselves.
I don't know. I just rather have a small circle, but let it be pure, than to have a negative circle and full of people. You know, that's just me. I'm at that level right now in my life. Oh yeah, yeah, but yeah, cause he's at work. He's at work, so he's probably just listening into it while he works. You know. I mean, I don't even got that many people on my.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me better now? I'ma eat myself a butterfinger. I love those things. I'm not even supposed to. I'm sorry. I ain't even supposed to be eating none of this. But I got a sweet tooth. You know that. I apologize. I'm chewing. So y'all gotta, give me the 411. Like the gaming headsets. Like the gaming one. Let me get that headset, Poppy. Let me see if it works. It's that the area I'm in is also a mission. Yeah, Danny, maybe they should. Maybe they should, but I don't even think I could even put that on. I don't even know what the hell I could put on this live. I didn't even go through the instructions.
No.
I don't know what you.
No. No. Mm-mm.
It's through here. All right, hold on, hold on. Can y'all hear me? 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Please let me know if you could hear me. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah, you can hear me because everybody stay fucking quiet. How do I look? I knew she was gonna do that. I know my sister so well. I knew she was gonna do it because I would have done the same thing. I did plug it in the phone. Danny says he could hear me loud and clear. Y'all can't hear me? Look how big this thing is. Maybe I should put it closer. Closer. I can hear my own echo in this shit. Hmm. Can you hear me, Hector? Damn, but I had to put it all the way in there. Oh my god. Can you Man, that don't even look right. That's too close. I can hear my own echo. Ah, tú me estás cogiendo para la gozadera. No, he didn't. Oh man, I can hear my own brain talk with this shit on. It's cause my reception here sucks. Okay, I didn't know if y'all could hear me, but Hector says I had to put it close. Sis, ya lo que me falta is to put it all the way through. I look like a pilot. It gave you a flashback about what? 1 2 1 2. We are now departuring from Haterville. You know how they stand with those sticks? I don't have the sticks. Papi, you don't have like two sticks. I gotta pretend like I'm one of those flight attendants and we're leaving from Haterville to Positivity World. Is on this shit's great. Well, sis, the only thing I have left is to stick it down my throat, and that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Because everybody else says they could hear me. I can't put it any closer. Me cogen pa' bayou. It's okay though. We're all having fun. So, how's everybody's day? How's everybody's day going? Bro, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. The flashback. My brother. Listen, does that flashback have to do with spiders? But can you hear me better with it or without it? That didn't even sound right either, bro. You guys are on some trip. I guess we're gonna make this about something else. With the mouth. I need to behave. I gotta go back and remember I'm married. You're reading lips. But like I said, is it better closer or farther? Closer. I can't wait. Bro. Cl- I bet. Let me talk louder. So, I don't like plastic in my mouth. And now it says poor connection. Sis, you know that I have poor connection, but tell me, sis, if you can hear me with the earphone on or with it off so I can take it off so you can hear me better. But I'm not sticking plastic in my mouth. This is crazy. This post became about totally something. Yeah, but with it or without? Oh, you guys are gonna drive me crazy today. You see, this is what it's all about laughing and having fun. Let me see, do I flip it with it? She says she can't hear me. I want her to hear me, but I ain't sticking that shit in my mouth. Let me put it, maybe because it's sideways. So maybe if I put it forward, because grabbing onto it, it ain't doing dumb. I gotta, figure it out. That's so funny, like, with it. Okay. Shame, shame, shame. Danny, are you still there? I don't even know who's on this shit. Um, with it. Hector, you just like me playing with the little plastic thing, right? Not right now, baby. Baby shark. Do 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 do
Baby shark, doo 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 doo.
do.
Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Baby shark, mommy shark, doo doo
Yeah, this has a mic. Look,
doo doo doo. Mommy shark,
you guys are you're fucking with me, right? Like ever on this baby shark again. Never on this baby shark again. Ever. What does that mean, Kang? I don't get it. Sis, I don't understand why you can't hear me and everybody else is hearing me. Don't be tripping me out. Me and my Dory ass. Kang, what did you mean? Ever on this baby shark? Did you just call me a baby shark?
a baby shark,
Ever on this. Can you explain yourself, Mr. Kang?
yes, I could. All you need to do is get this one.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do do do
The
do do.
baby's like this, and this is mommy shark, doo 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 doo. Mommy
Hey shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark. I know my son is singing it right now with me while I'm singing it live. Grandma shark, do 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 do.
grandma shark, doo 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 doo. Grandma
I know, but if you hear too much of that shark, it gets a little crazy.
shark, doo doo
My daughter likes that song. Aww.
shark.
Eva?
Let's
Oh, that's a pretty name. I like that name.
let's go hunting. Let's go hunting. Let's go run.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kang. I didn't know who you were talking about, but that's a beautiful name. God bless her.
What?
Yeah, all the kids love that song, and then they re- they repeat it over and over and over and over. That's a beautiful name. God bless her. Wow. How old is she? Is she like little? Like that's a beautiful name. I like original names, you know. Well, shout out to her. God bless her. Yeah, that baby shark thing is driving people crazy on some real stuff. My son is playing Call of Duty. Kang, how many children do you have? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Let me stop before I break my own glasses. How many children do you have? I have two. But in reality, I have like 1,000 because I believe that all my friends and people that I meet, like their kids are my kids, and I defend them like they're my kids. Oh, that's cool. God bless them. Oh, so you set.
Let's go.
You set. You have the pair. You don't want no more?
We gone hunting, boy.
Oh, she's little. Oh. I miss those days. You know that? I miss those days when your kids are so little and they start learning how to talk and ask for stuff and walk and but those are the terrible tools, my brother. That's when they start tantruming for everything. They say kids at 2 years old start terrible twos, but my son went through terrible 1 through 7. No more. Why not? Man, it is hard. It is hard to have a lot of children. More power to those who have them. They are a blessing. They are a blessing, but it's hard. Yes, God bless them. You know, God bless all the kids in this world, man. There's some that need a lot more prayers than others. Oh, snap.
Job out there, Petey Pen.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. You know that people could tie their tubes and they can untie themselves? There's times people have medically tied their tubes, like women have tied their tubes, and they have untied themselves. Literally. Like you know how messed up that is? Like you just want to put a stop to it and they tie you up and it don't work and then surprise surprise. Yeah. Tubes do unknot themselves. Like I got a fallopian tube taken out and that shit grows back. It grows with time because those are all tissues and cells that grow back. Yeah, they do. There's a procedure now that they tie them, they and then they burn like the tip, like they burn it. But I don't know how that works. I haven't been through it personally. I've heard people do it. Oh, most definitely, most definitely, you would love that baby. You know, most def. But I'm just saying, like, not a lot of people are in a situation, to to like to have another child, you know, and that's why they get these type of surgeries, to avoid that situation. And then all of a sudden it comes. So I believe, yeah, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and God wanted to bless you, you know. Yeah, I went through that. I got my left fallopian tube taken out because I had an ectopic pregnancy, and then they had to do an endoscopy on me where they put a camera through your stomach. And let me tell you, it grows back because those are tissues and muscles and stuff like that. So I haven't tied my tubes and I haven't burned them. I don't like going into surgery. I know a lot about that kind of stuff, but I just don't like it personally. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I just pray to Jesus. I got the pair too. That's it. I'm good. And then everybody else's kids are my kids. And I love them exactly like my kids. So I got more than 1,000 kids. I don't need no more. I'm good. Yeah, let me tell you, Ken, that surgery sucks. And all those surgeries affect you hormonally. Why not? Why wouldn't you bring a child in this world, even if you could? That's a part of you, you know? That's a blessing. That's a little part of you that the world continues to have when you're no longer here, you know? Even though times are tough to bring them into the world, but I don't know, I believe that every child brings a bread under their arm and a blessing and a star, and sometimes they save us, my brother, and sometimes they mature us, and sometimes, they're a blessing. They're a blessing, you know? They're a true blessing. And it's a little piece of you in this world, like that you can say, okay, when I'm gone, your legacy still continues with that child and having grandchildren and so forth. But that's an interesting subject. I would like to know your opinion on that. Like, why wouldn't you bring one if you could, you know? You can always adopt, and that's awesome. I know a lot of people who adopt children, and they need it. And you're doing, you're doing God's light, taking care of a child who needs love and education, time and respect. Out of the shower, fresh and so clean, clean.
Two in one shot.
So fresh and so clean, clean. Ah, did you use the oranges this time, my sister? Okay, boom. You don't want to explain it on here? I'm here singing, what is it, Outcast? So fresh and so clean, clean. And I forgot the rest of the lyrics. I'll make a live on it and explain it. I guess you don't like typing. See, that's one. You know what? We should invent. Like I know you could put people on panels so they can talk, which I still don't know how the hell to do that. But they should invent like a way on YouTube where instead of you typing, you could just like talk to it and it'll say whatever. Or maybe they haven't. I just don't know. Mm, Ya tú sabes, échale. Bro, I have this thing with playing with my hair. Don't mind me. Honey, baby, suck it to me, baby. Uh huh, uh huh. And then like yeah, I know people be putting people like on the top of the thing and they come out. Like you want to go ahead and do that? I would like to know. Like I like to learn. I like to learn. I like to have knowledge. I like to see different people's opinions and views and stuff like that. You know, because it helps out. It really does. Like I told you the other day, all the stuff you were talking about, I take little pieces of it and I take it into my life, and it's helped me a lot. Just like my sister and everybody, Kang, everybody, boredom, everybody. Oh, bro, here we go. Jesus Christ, man. Yesterday, my sister, you were doing that live, and my husband was sitting on that couch, and we were like, playing around, and he was cracking the fuck up. He was cracking the fuck up because I had to explain to him why, like, we were saying that, and he was cracking up. And he was like, we're gonna be happy, all four of us. I know I like to do it too. Like I said, if I could bring a little laughter into your life, then Okay, Dean. Everybody say bye to him. Show him some love, man. He's gonna go pick up his wifey from work. See you later. Talk to you later. Much love, many blessings to you and your family, Danny. Like I said, even the smallest things matter, you know? Little. Aw, thank you, Hector, for showing some love to him. Um, the little things matter. Whether you believe it or not, even like the stupidest little things, the smallest little laughter, anything. Even telling somebody, I send you some prayer, I send you some hug. Thank you, Kang, for showing him some love. It does help people, man. It really does. Thank you, brother Hector. Thank you, my sis. It does help people, man, and that's what it's about. But you guys take it too much with that spider shit because I don't know who the fuck nowadays still has a spider. I just almost swallowed my microphone. I just wanted to let y'all know that I smacked myself and I swallowed the fucking plastic. Hector got his wish after all. Yeah, you can. He's my husband's cousin. He's cool. He likes to play video games too. He wanted to hook it up. Um, he wanted to hook up his system to the channel. He's cool. They have no drama. I know it is. I know exactly what that joke is. I know exact. Man, y'all. I'm lost, but not that lost. Or maybe I just get lost in what I want to be lost in. I don't know. But y'all take that spider thing a little too literal. Oh, I know, baby. And you did. I love it. I love it. A mí me encanta toda esa jodedera. But I know it's just playing around. I do, I respect everybody. I do it playing around. My husband yesterday was laughing, talking about we all gonna be happy, like that song, Felices los Cuatro. Look, my son singing that shit. He was laughing. He was cracking up. And I was like, yeah, yesterday I was telling my sister we all gonna get married at this point. Everybody want to be with everybody at this point. You're gonna move the spider somewhere else. Okay, now you lost me, bro. I guess I don't know what the spider is. What is that? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. The water did not kill the spider. Oh my god, my son. Sis, what are you doing? Am I the only one lost in her own? Y'all be tripping. I gotta catch on quick to this because I'm a little slow, and maybe after what I went through, I'm a little slower because y'all be losing me too quick. I'm moving to Sharkville. I'm not repeating. What am I repeating? I don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Oh, but you got beautiful hair. What are you talking about? A lot of people wish they had that. I thought y'all were talking about the hair down there. When you go down low. Can you go real slow? Sharkville. With Mama Shark and Grandma Shark. A lot of people wish. A lot of people wish to have that kind of hair. My daughter has that kind of hair. And I've noticed like when you have straight hair, you want curly hair. When you got curly hair, you want straight hair. They say you're bold or bald. I don't know because I don't know what you look like, baby. My husband's, he got hair, but he shaves himself bald. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Give me 1 second. I already told you to stop because I know you want to be a part of it, but you can't. I apologize for that. You don't got no more hair? What do you mean what the hell? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being bald. Bald men are sexy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That makes you guys unique. What the fuck? Ain't never feel bad for not having no hair. But I thought y'all were talking about the hair down there, down there, down there. And ain't nobody got time for that type of hair. You're bold too. Bold? It's bald. What? You guys, your ball game's on deck. But you're not. You have a lot of hair. Are we even talking about the same head? Oh my god. Oh man. Boulder. Oh man. I don't know. My hair be falling out. We were. You were talking about what? Here comes my sis to confuse me more. I love you guys. You guys are tripping out on me. And I hope that shit makes a smile on your face because that's what the point is. You guys were talking about the hair up here and not down there in the teeny weeny area. You cue balls in the. Oh my god. Oh man. But for real, sis. And man. I told you, I'm Dory. I should have put that. I should have put that as my name. Dory. Because I'm even lost in my own post. Y'all could laugh it off. I'ma laugh it off. I don't feel stupid for it. I get lost in my own conversation. Ain't that some shit? No hair clan. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Oh man. What the hell? No hair clan. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Yeah, my man's like that too. He's got a little bit of hair, but you know, when you start seeing it come in, the hairline, and you see the little patches already, you shave it all. You're the Hebrew Mr. Clean. Oh man. Well, I need to go to that live because, sis, I need to go to that live and see what the heck's going on. I'm just making fun of myself because You know what it is to make a fucking live and you don't even know what the fuck is going on your own live? You can't get no more lost than that. Oh shit. Oh no way, bro. What brother is this? Hector? You like Bush? On the top or on the bottom? Or in the back?
Not today, second.
Oh my god. Someone. Oh, someone said that. Yeah, you don't. You don't show yourself. So I guess they just picture you like that. I don't know. That you got hair, but hair where? Y'all got me so fucking confused. I don't know what end is up, what end is down. You're bald on the bottom. Well, thank you for that lovely information, Mr. Kang. My husband he's bald in the bottom too. I don't like that shit. I mean, I give more power to those females who like a bush down there, and then it be getting stuck. Yeah, but they were. But you know what? Weren't those little design shits too? You can make little designs on them, like little hearts, and you would shave it real, real. Like it wasn't really, really that bushy. You know, it was like you could still see a little bit of tickly hair, like the frizz. Yeah, my husband has like a beard now. I call him my Taliban, and he won't take it off. I don't. That's just my preference. I don't know about everybody else. I can't speak on everybody else's preference, but I wouldn't want to be choking on no fucking hair on a man. So I keep my man squeaky clean, Mr. Clean. Ain't nobody got time to be like all the way or get a hair stuck somewhere. You know, you gotta be like, I can't deal with that. Not me, at least. I don't know about anybody else, but not me.
You go. I want you to.
Everybody stays so quiet on this conversation. Ooh, ooh. You have a mustache? You know what, Hector? You know what? Oh my god, it just made me laugh because you remind me like of that game that little kids play, Guess Who? And then they have all these little figures, and you gotta guess what the other person's character looks like. So you give little pieces. I'm trying to make it out, type of shit. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. My husband, all of a sudden, wanted to grow a beard, and then it was like super nice, clean cut, and now it's like gotten puffier. And I guess I'm not used to seeing him like that. So like not being used to it, it's like. But I already told him when he's sleeping, I'm gonna shave it off, and he told me that if I shave it off, he's gonna shave my head, and he'll do it, and he knows I'll do it. So I love my hair up here, up here. Oh, I understand, baby. I understand you. And we do focus on your words. I understand you. But I was joking. Like you see. Have you ever heard about that game? Let me know. You've heard about that game? It has like I think like 21 little squares, and there's females, and let me tell you something. That to me is a racist game. Like, for those people who have children and are looking at this video, I think Guess Who is a racist game. And the reason I think it's a racist game is okay, they have a melting pot of characters. Oh, okay, thank you. It's like a melting pot of like little people, right? And little squares, and they have women and they have men. And then they have like a melting pot. Some are white, some are darker skin, some are blonde, some are redhead. And then when you play these kids, I mean, I educate my kids not to say, certain things, but in this game, you gotta be like, are you white? Are you black? Are you blonde? Like, it's a racist game. Like, I don't know who invented it, but I think it has a little bit of racism in it. And I'm not trying to say that that's what reminded me of you. I'm just saying that the game, you have to, like, try to figure who you are, to win. And, and it was funny. And I'm wondering now if a lot of the games out there that they put for children come with some double meaning. Yeah, I know that. She's your sister. She's your sister. Of course, she's seen you. I wonder. I don't know if you guys share the same thought as me, but I believe there are some games out there that are done with some racism. Some games are done with racism or like just life situations. Like Monopoly, that game is long as hell. It's fun. Yeah, my son loves that game. No doubt. I agree with you. I agree with you. She's my sister no matter what. Like I've said it millions of times. Team Omo, you know. I don't care. We all have fucking flaws. Ain't nobody, good to be judging nobody. But I'm not even getting into that shit right now. I'm talking about Monopoly. That game is long as hell,
But it's fun.
but my son loves that game. And it teaches you about money and real estate and, you know. But it also teach you how to be poor as fuck.
No.
Yes, it does. If you lose all your money, you can't buy nothing. You gotta sell your property. Like I believe they have second meanings. These games have second meanings, y'all. Just like video games and all of that. And I'm sorry if I'm blabbering about stupid stuff, but I'm just putting out my thoughts. There are games out there that, you know, like chess, and chess is life. Right there. That's a mental game. And I once got told by somebody, life is like a game of chess.
Yes.
You got to be very careful
And you
how you move your pieces, and you got to consider every move on the table. And that person was right. I think that's the best advice that person ever gave me in their whole goddamn life.
well, you won the game last time. You got like 165 money.
I don't even see who's on here and who's not. This is crazy. Can y'all still hear me? Did everybody leave? And then there's like other games I've never even heard of in other like states and other places.
Have you heard of the game Ratty Caddy?
Yeah, you and my sister probably.
Ratty Caddy?
No, baby, I haven't heard of that game. And then there's a lot of stupid games too. I don't care. I don't care only to have two people on it. Yeah, I can't see the number, but thank you for letting me know. I'd rather have two people than 50, you know? And then people talk a lot on these lives. Like,
said no.
let me tell you something. I be jumping into some of these lives, man, and the shit that you hear, man. I don't know. I'm trying to be positive. When I noticed what you guys told me that when you're talking about something positive or maybe something non-irrelevant, like we're talking about kids games right now and how they affect and impact a child's life with society because everything in life has a double meaning. Everything. It could be taken either good or bad depending on the situation the person is going through, and nobody will come see your video. But let me pop off a name or some crazy shit and people get like fucking mad views. Like I don't get that. Damn. This world is bad. This world is bad. Yes, it is crazy. It's crazy. But that goes to show there ain't no positivity anywhere. You know? Cause what? You're more positive to a negative side. you know? Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Like, you're talking about something which is true. I believe it's true. You know, what are those like hidden messages? What are those hidden messages? What are the like everything? But Kang, that's what I'm talking about. Like we're talking about like secret messages, right? Because everything, even TV has those type of things, to brainwash kids and people, right? And nobody will jump in. I've jumped into a lot of people's pages. I give support. I talk to them. I laugh. And man, I've noticed the difference real quick. When you talk about things like this, because it's not important to them. But it is important because you don't know what you're letting your kids play or watch and how it affects their role in growing up and maturing in life and how to make decisions in life and do positive things in life. And you ain't got not one person looking at your stuff. And if you do, out of five people, there's only two, right? But let me fucking go on here and start talking about all that shit and popping off and making some type of drama, and all of a sudden I'll probably get fucking people that I don't even that nobody fucking knows about jumping into that shit, wanting to give their 6 cents. You know, you're going to the store. What you getting me, sis? I'm just kidding. I love you. I try to stay positive too. That's why I don't be putting nothing on none of those like when y'all put people out there like that. I don't be the only thing that I will admit to is getting upset about people putting kids into their fucking mess and situation, which I'm not gonna go back to that because there's been enough of that for a couple months already, and I can't, bro. I can't. I try to stay positive, but what I am saying is, you get 1,000 people that you don't even know on a negative view instead of on a positive view. And that already right there shows you. No, I'm not. I ain't going back to all that shit, all that drama. You know me, sis. I don't. Mm-mm. You know, and that goes to show how the world is. And it's incredible. You know, even the stuff you let your kids watch influence them. Kids be on this YouTube stuff, watching other things, which you gotta be careful about. But Ain't nobody come to your life about that. Ain't nobody come to opinionate about some game that your children shouldn't be playing, or some music your child shouldn't be hearing, or the hidden messages behind things to better your child's life and teach them how to do a check, or how to live a life and buy some groceries, or cook, or just or clean, or do something productive that's going to help them in the long run.
You're getting them, Mom. You're getting.
Oh, baby, I'm not talking specifically about you. I'm just saying I've been to other people's lives, and that should be popping off about some bullshit, you know. And most definitely, if you're talking about something like that, I don't play with that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't support that. I don't, none of that. But you can't sit here and tell me that not. Look, see, we're talking about positive things, you know. You have children. We are, me and Omo have children that what we watch affects them. How we react to something affects them because our kids look up to us. I don't know what the situation is with anybody's children, but my kids look up to me. And for a very long time, I didn't realize that they look so much up to you. They want to be like you, act like you, and sometimes we don't act the right way. I was molested too. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I'm not at that level, but I don't play with that. I don't like it. I don't. Mm-mm.
Why, Mom? You can't outstand it.
No, I know. I'm just trying to let you know. We were talking about Guess Who, sis. Exactly. No, but I'm not even gonna go on here with that. Man, I'm talking about games like Guess Who, Monopoly, checkers, chess. The way that you as a person see life, games, and stuff like that for kids. You know what I'm saying? And it does affect because those kids see you and want to be just like you. And then if they see, something negative, that's what they think it's okay. They don't know no better. They're learning. And games nowadays have like, hidden message. Like you remember back in the old days, those record player um records, you know, where you would play them backwards and they had those like hidden messages. I haven't seen one of those in a very long time, but they have hidden messages, and I believe everything. I believe the government has a lot to do with it. Every single thing. What? Where? What the fuck? Where the fuck is that, Kang? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. There are countries out there. There are, yeah, even spades. I think every game has a hidden message or something to learn about. Um, I know there's countries that it's okay to marry younger children. Not so like a couple of years ago, I saw something on Facebook where it's okay to do that, but I don't like that and I don't agree with that. That's what I'm saying. That can't pass. Hello, Clue. Sis, hello? Clue is about killing somebody and you gotta figure out how the fuck they killed that person. Okay? So they teach you how to, like, they're telling you about killing and then they teach you how to be a detective about it. Monopoly, how to bank, real estate. Who says? But where is this happening at? Where? Kang, where is this happening at? They can't just imply that. Cuba is one. For what? But I'm confused. Where? Not here. I haven't seen the news a lot because I don't have cable right now at the moment. But I hope that's not here. I know there are countries out there. Um, I be, I believe that I had seen that on like in Afghanistan and those type of places where it is okay to marry young children. They marry young children. It's not even about just a sexual pleasure. They marry them and then have sexual pleasure with them, and that's just disgusting, dude. Like I don't even like talking about it. What do you mean everywhere?
Alright, come on, let's go. Keep on moving.
Yeah, let me tell you something. That shit has been going on, like my sister said, for a very long time. And those motherfuckers get away with it. And I, for one, believe they should all be killed. I'm sorry. It is not okay to rob the innocence of a child. It is not okay to fuck up a child mentally, emotionally, for the rest of their motherfucking life because they do not get over that. I don't care how much therapy you get in your motherfucking life. Okay? Yes, do you deal with it? Absolutely. Are there days you remember and it brings you down? Absolutely. I do not agree with that. I think people should be fucking murdered for that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If you sick like that, I'm sorry. Cuba is one of them to marry young? Really, bro? Damn, my family's Cuban. I didn't even know that. I know that if way back, not now. Well, I know that in Cuba, like back in the days, like in the old 1924 ages or whatever, like my grandfather, may he rest in peace, and my grandmother, like if you dated and you got somebody pregnant, you had to marry them because that was like the style. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're grown enough to have intercourse or sexual relationship to that point, then you would have to get married or something like that. But that's sickening as fuck. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with people who do that. I believe that they should pay severe consequencing for that because that's something that scars you for life. And these motherfuckers get away with it. A lot of them do. They go to jail, and if they catch them in jail, I've heard, they kill them. Yes, okay, but I mean, I meant it on a positive vibe, Hector. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be everywhere. I understand that. I get where you're coming from. The world is an ugly place, and I get it. But sometimes kids bring you to a positive place. They still marry young. I didn't know that. But like I was saying, some of them get charged for it, go to jail, they get segregated. They don't get killed. They don't get harmed a year or two, and they're back on the street living in your neighborhood. But you get fucking, for something that's not something so severe, and you do life. The system is really fucked up. And they should fucking castrate those motherfuckers. Or, I don't know, lock them up for life or fucking kill them. Or, I don't know. I don't play nicely with that because I've been a victim of that my damn self. And it does traumatize you for the rest of your goddamn life. And those motherfuckers are out there having a good fucking time. That shit ain't no fucking good time. Y'all shouldn't be able to be out there next to kids or doing none of that shit. See, I don't like this subject because that shit take me to another place. Yeah, but they come out, Kang. Listen, my son went through a situation that I'm not gonna put out here. My sister knows what happened, okay? And I couldn't do nothing about it. For real, sis. Oh my God, you did a year and you survived that year in there and they didn't kill you. They get you out. You have to register yourself, a little fucking picture, and you can live wherever the fuck you want. And I do not agree with that. I believe you should pay the price, pay the piper. They should do to you what you did to them with a fucking knife or something. Oh my, you see, but that's what I'm talking about. That to me some petty shit. And you're gonna get life sentencing for that? But you don't get life sentencing for something so serious? Really, bro? They protect them. Who protects them? The law? Fuck a broomstick. You know those double-sided knives? Put that shit up one of those motherfuckers' ass and play with it, bro. That's I don't. Yeah, they put them in solitary confinement. And let me tell you, there are some people that get past that and they kill them. But not enough. Because they out there in the street. And then you know what's funny? The government sets up a little page that tells you every once in a while um they put a little page that pops out every once in a while and tells you, "Oh, check the predators that live around your area." Like, really, bro? What the fuck? They don't care about the kids, bro. And they should. What the fuck? Like, that's the most important thing because the kids are our future. Not stealing a car, not fucking having a little bud. No, bro. Bro, they should fucking hang those motherfuckers, castrate them, make them suffer, make them go through something so fucked up. Death, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't like this subject, bro. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. And the reason why is cuz nobody does shit about it. Ain't no movement changing nothing for that cuz look how it's getting. Yes, they do get put in regular prison. They do here. They do here. They just put them in solitary confinement because they well, so they say they segregate them so that nothing happens to them, and then some people, they say that's a mental illness because nowadays everything is a fucking mental illness. You fucking farted 3 fucking farts and it's a mental fucking illness, okay? And people be getting away with that shit. That shit ain't no motherfucking mental illness. I'm sorry. They should take their PP off and make them bleed till death. Can yes they are. They do get put into a regular prison. Not all, but some. And then what? And then they let go. They got let go. Sis, you remember A? Because I'm not going to put that person's name out here, but you remember A? She got charged with that. You know who I'm talking about, sis? You put Pepe, but I understood Pipi. It's all right. And but see, that's the thing. There should be like a legal movement, some type of movement that we should do that. We should put a legal movement and gather, make rallies towards that, and try to change that. I don't know how well it'll go, but we should try to do that. We should. We should because we feel so strong about it. And to tell you the truth, if we don't go out there and do something about it, well, Kang here, they do. Well, yeah, but here they do. They do. They just put you in solitary confinement. And some people get through to that and they kill them, but some don't, and some do escape, and some are out free. They were, you know what? It's funny you should bring that up because they were trying to make. I forgot where the hell it is. It's somewhere in Kentucky, somewhere up there up north. They were trying. There's this empty space like farmland, and they were trying to make houses for them so that they can gather them up and they can all live together. I don't know how well that'll work. And they were trying to confine them somewhere. And then, like, not even hours later, on Facebook media, they were giving this thing on how they make dolls for them. Like, you know how they make dolls for little girls and stuff, but they make dolls for them so that they prey on the doll and not on people. Like, really, the government's making dolls for them? So that means you're encouraging their behavior. They don't see that as you're trying to avoid them from doing what they're doing. They see that as you're encouraging that fucking behavior. Why would people hate you for standing up for kids? Well, listen, if you, I'm gonna give you my opinion, Kang. If you listen to everything everybody hates you for, you will live in fear and not do anything. And you know what? Hector taught me that you cannot live in fear because you will never do nothing in life. Okay? You cannot live in fear of stuff. And you should not care if they hate you for standing up for a child. You continue to do it. And that's the thing. Not a lot of people do shit about it. They can come on live and talk about it. They can talk all you want, but if you ain't doing nothing about it, then sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Because you know what? We need to make a movement like that. Yeah, they die all over the place. But not all of them. Not all of them, sis. And you know some of them get away with it. Sis, you didn't hear me ask you if you knew who I was talking about when I told you the letter A and how she went to jail for that? Yeah, keep doing your thing. Keep doing what's right. Keep talking about it. You can keep talking about it, but it would be good to make a group of people who stand by the same ideal, okay? If y'all can make groups for other things, okay? Make a group for something that matters, okay? You see all these protesters out there for some petty shit? Well, make a group that makes a movement and marches even to the state. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got to go to Washington or whatever the case is, Do it. Go ahead. Go out there and do this movement for them, for these kids who need that help because it destroys people, bro. It destroys people. And the government is not doing nothing about that. I don't give a fuck what they say because even sticking them in a prison, that don't do nothing. How does that affect them? They're still living and getting free food and playing dominoes and having TV time and they ain't doing shit. That ain't doing shit. Yeah, boycott. That's what I mean. Take it out to the street. Take it out to Washington, to the state senate, to something. Make a group that can boycott this. But she still did it. And she out and she's free and about. That's what I'm talking about. Well, not all marches put you in jail. Well, I don't know where you're from or where you're at, but not all of them put you in jail. Because as long as you have rights and as long as you don't, the government is sick, bro. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Very sick. Because how the fuck are you gonna tell me that you're gonna try to put them in Kentucky somewhere, okay, in a field, and then you're constructing dolls that look like children for them with the motive. They put a little sign on it. Oh, we're making it so that they avoid real children. No, you're encouraging that sick shit, motherfuckers. Well, I wouldn't let them breathe. And the problem with marching and going to jail is because in those marches, people get overwhelmed and worked up and they start doing shit they shouldn't and they don't follow supposedly the rules of, speech or whatever it is. But if we were to get down to read the rights and really focus on that and read the rights and what you can do and what you can't do in protest, they got no right to do that. But it would be good to make a movement like that. Grab a couple people and make, a worldwide spread for that. But you got to be stronger than that. You got to have a stronger mentality. You know what it is? Your focus. It's a mental fuck. Okay? That's you say, okay, they bring people to start shit with you. You look the other way and you keep doing what you got to do. And you know why? Because you're doing this for all the children in the world. You're doing this for people, even for yourselves, people who have been through this. Yeah, they can turn into whatever they want. But you don't give in to that. And that's the problem. Weak minds give in to that. And then you have disastrous, and then your point didn't get through. And that's what they wanted, so they won. If you put your mindset and your goals to remember not to take it to another extent because you want to reach your goal on changing all the abuse that goes on with children and all the abuse that we've been through, then you can do it, bro. It can be done. It just hasn't been done. And it hasn't been done the right way. Okay? And they will try to put people to fight to, against each other. And that's it. That's it. It'll be broken and they continue their bullshit. That's why I say that there should be a movement done where that's our number one goal on how to avoid these children going through this. Even for us, we're standing up for our damn selves. If you think about it too. All of those who have ever been put through some situation sick as fuck like that. Okay? That's just my output. And if you guys do end up forming something like that, let me know. Let me know. I'll join it. I'll march it. We should do a panel on this because it would get people to join that. But that's the only way to make these type of movements. It's just a lot of people when they go protest, they lose their sense of focus and mind. And that's exactly what they want. They will do anything and everything in their power to get you to break. your sense of what you're doing and they accomplish it. But if you get stream, how do you do that? How do you do that, sis? I don't know how to do that from here. I don't know how to, but if you focus and you're very dedicated about that type of subject, okay, then that's something we should definitely be looking into. Okay? And tell all your people on your page who are willing to help for that matter, because what matters is to stop this from happening or to make it harder on those people and seek some type of justice for all these children since we didn't get that justice. Okay? And make it a better fucking world for them. But you can try to make a difference, sis. Why not? If there's a will, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. We just gotta try it. And let's say, like you said, oh, you don't see an end to it. But even if we made a bit of a difference, it counted. Because we will be heard. We will be heard. Okay? And that's a big movement. It could become a big ass movement all over the fucking world. And you will be heard, and it will push and press buttons where it needs to be pressed, And maybe you made that small of a difference. And any type of difference right now makes a difference. Anything that you do towards a positive can make a difference. It's just, are you willing to go through all of that? And, because it does bring stress and it does bring situations to break you, and it all depends on you. Even if it's the smallest change. But at least we made a difference. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. And maybe we can bring others, to make that fucking difference. And we ain't even gotta get sponsored. We do it ourselves. Sometimes you start out small and it becomes, I call it snowball effects in life. Sometimes you start out small and other people start hearing about it and they feel as strong as we do, and they join you, and by the time you know it, you have the whole world marching. And sometimes it will make a difference, sis. They will hear our words out, and we're doing it. What's the worst that can happen? That it stays the same, but it'll be known everywhere, and to Congress and to the Senate. You think they're not gonna want to make at least a little difference? Of course, so that people don't rebel against them. Because sometimes you gotta play their fucking game. And you know what? I think that's a game worth playing, for that matter. I think so. We need to at least try to stop that type of suffering all over the world. Because then you have these children that grow broken. Like I said. You know what, bro? Let me tell you something. Sis, there are, okay. There are people that predict that the Vatican will fall. There are people that say that religions will break. There are people that say all these things, but none of that's going to break if you don't make a difference. And one person could talk about it, but it's very hard for one person to make a difference. But when you gather so many people that feel so strong about this type of movement, I believe you can make a difference. I believe you can. I know the government is down with that. Some of them are into that shit too. But what's so bad about doing it? What possibly can, what? You're not doing nothing bad. You're standing up for something you strongly believe for. Why not? Why not? Why not? It's like you're saying, okay, why so? Why not? They already know what? What? They probably already know we trying to make a group like that. Okay, hey, more power. More power to them. You never know what mind you can spark. You never know. You never fucking know what mind and heart you can spark. That's why you should never give up on something that you believe so strongly about, especially to make such a fucking difference. Whether it's making a sign, whether it's a protest, whether it's a march, whatever the case may be. Hector, you're the number one person that told me never fucking give up and keep going. That's the same thing. No, I know you're not saying you're not down with it, but you're saying they're a part of it and it might not make a difference. I understand where you're coming from. I understand it, but at least we're doing it for a good fucking cause. You understand what I'm saying? We're doing it for the best cause because children are our future. What better fucking cause than that? And we're standing up for something that we might have been affected by, and try to get a little bit of justice. And like I said, you never know who's looking and who's hearing and how that can make a difference. You know, like all these advices that you guys go on to help people with their depressions, with their anxieties, with their disabilities, with their personal issues that they've gone through in life. Okay, every word that somebody has said at one point or another has affected that individual. Well, the same thing happens when it's called the ripple effect. The same thing happens when you're doing things like that. It'll create a ripple effect that you never know to where it can get. And maybe it can make a difference. I'm not saying it will. I said maybe it can. And just knowing that, it is totally worth the try, is what I'm trying to say. I understand. I understand where you're coming from, Kang. I didn't say it was going to be easy. And who the fuck is that? Are you telling me the president is down with child molestation? Well, let me tell you, the one that changes laws is not the fucking president, is the electoral chair or something like that. The Senate electoral chair or something like that. Even though he has the last word to sign, but it doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to try. And I swear to God that is something so worth willing to put up a fight for. Because it affects people in so many ways. People kill themselves because of this. Okay? People commit suicide because of this. People have relationship problems, trust issues, abandonment issues, so many things in this world, okay, because of this issue. Okay, but we can even make a march about that too, sis. Don't think negative. I don't know. I want to stay on a positive side. Okay, you know what? I listen to everybody's opinion. If you guys want to go out and do it, do it. I'll join in. I believe in that. But that's what I'm saying. What are you trying to say? We just got to pedophile and kill them? And then what? Then you do time for that pedophile? That ain't worth it. Try to make a change. You say they're not going to kill him. You don't know that. You don't know that? How about if we make a lethal injection? MDF? What the fuck is that? I just lost myself right there. Some people don't join because they're scared, Kang. And some people join because they have, their jobs, their own children they can't leave behind. I mean, like I said, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. But look, my sister said about, making petitions. I don't know how that works. But a lot of petitions have been signed and none of them go through either. So then, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to be positive and try to do something positive. You feel me? And whoever wants to join can join. You know, everybody has their own choice. You know, the way I see it is all these people talk about doing so much change, but what are you doing about it? We can sit here all day and talk about the same subject, but what are we doing about it? Don't come tell me, the higher up control the government. And I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Oh my goodness, take your light back off. Oh no. Here you go, buddy. Oh, llama, but it was hard to see out of.
Well, those people should pay for that shit too, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't agree to that. I don't see that, man. I don't. And let me tell you something. If I have ever in my life hung out with somebody and that person has been that, I have never had an idea of that. Do you understand? I don't know how to explain it. Okay? I don't know how to explain it, but I hope that you understand it. For example, if I've hung out with millions of people and I don't know their personal life or what they are, who they are like that. You know what I'm saying? But trust and believe that if I found out somebody was like that, I would not be hanging out with them. Give who a chance? Ain't nobody need to be giving no pedophile a chance. Who's gonna give the child a fucking chance to start their life again? That does. I'm sorry. I just can. Mm-mm. What the fuck? Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Kang and Hector. I'm gonna voice my opinion. Okay, like I said, we don't always know everybody to a T. That's impossible. Okay, and I hope that you understand me and that it doesn't get misconcluded in any form or shape. I'm not here to bring nobody down or nobody's opinion about nothing. I'm gonna give you my opinion, me personally. Okay, there is no way you know somebody to the T because we ourselves don't know ourselves to a T because we grow every day and learn every day. Okay, I could be hanging around with 30 people, okay? And you think you know somebody, but you don't know somebody, okay? And I might not know if that person has those type of intentions because they never show it, okay? And one day you find out. Now it's up to you. It's your choice what you want to do with that. Me personally, I would not give that person a chance. I will not be friends with that person. I'm sorry. Okay? Now let me tell you something. I have a personal experience that I'm going to share. Not that it matters to anybody. And I don't give a fuck what anybody has to think about that personal situation I'm going to put out here. I got violated by my stepfather. Okay? And my stepfather is still in my brother's life. Okay? Because he doesn't believe that. Nobody believed me. Nobody was there for me, whatever, XYZ. I don't know my father, my real father, okay? My real father tried to fight to be in my life, and they hid me from that person. And the only goddamn person who knew where he was or knows where he is or anything like that is the person who did that to me. Okay? And I have a very big hole in my life for not being able to know who my father it really is and to know that he fought hard to be a part of my life and was not allowed to be a part of my life. Okay? And the only person who knows where there's a possibility to that person so I could at least die one day saying, thank you for making me, is the person who harmed me. Okay? And I had to look past that. Okay? I had to look past what that man put me through and be a bigger person and ask them where was the last time they saw my real father. Okay? I had to put my suffering to a side, my memories, my damage, my hurt, my feelings to the side because I want to find my real father. Because I want to thank that man in whatever condition he is for at least trying to be a part of my life and for at least trying, you know, for making me, period, point blank. Okay? Even if I can't help him out because my conditions don't allow me to. And I had to put that to a side and be a bigger person and ask this thing, okay, for information. And that doesn't mean that I vibe with him, and that doesn't mean I will sit at a table with him and have some fucking coffee and fucking be like, how the fuck are you doing? You know, no. But I needed to know some information about my own father, and that's the only person who had it. Okay? And I don't believe in giving those people chances because who gives children chances to recuperate? Some of them don't recuperate. Some are too young to fathom what they went through, but sometimes they don't recuperate. Who gives them a chance in life to stop their suffering and and what they've been through? Mm-mm. I can't. I'm sorry. Okay? And that doesn't mean I'm gonna call that man and say, hey, you wanna fucking go to Chuck E. Cheese with my fucking kids? No. No. But I needed to connect myself with him for 5 short minutes of my motherfucking life so that he could tell me, okay, that he has seen my father in a street in Hialeah somewhere, okay? And then I had to do my own investigation. And that was the end of our conversation. Okay? So I did have to face some demons at that time, put them to the side and be a stronger person. Some people can't be that stronger person. Some people's mental status is not as strong as that. And some people are. But that doesn't mean I forgive it and I condone it and I'm going to fucking be like, hey, you want to have tequila shots? The fuck? You know? Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's very hard for me. It is very hard. That's why I don't even like to bring this subject up, but it is hard for me. And I'm telling you, Kang, that's why I threw that little piece out because not everybody wants to be friends with a nigga like that or a woman because there's fucking women. Y'all don't focus too much on men. There's some sick bitches out there. Okay? There are some sick bitches out there. Okay? These there are women because you guys say pastors and fathers and brothers, but there are some sick women out there. Thank you, my brother. Can you feel me? I don't know if you understand that, but I don't fucking call that nigga up talk about how was your day and hell to the no, nigga. I'll clock a run over that motherfucker right now and I throw a fucking party and I invite everybody. Okay? But I had to deal with that for minutes of my life to try to find my real father. And that's something that I myself, in order for me to heal, had to go through. Because that's a part of my healing experience. And that don't mean that I'm trying to give that nigga a second chance, or that doesn't mean I'm trying to be friendly and shit. No. You know what I mean? My mother fucking knew about it. I ain't even gonna go there, Hector. I ain't even gonna go there because that shit's just gonna bring all types of shit. And people say, "Oh, it'll help you if you talk about it." No, it don't. It don't. It just brings you back to those memories. I got told by these. I was young, and I got told by DCF that I was on drugs and that I was hallucinating what was going on with me. And then they tried to scare me into not, like, I ran away from it, and they made me feel like I was the problem. They made me feel like I was the motherfucking problem. And I told my mom, and my mom didn't believe me, and I went through it. I went through it. I went through it. But you know what? I had to learn to forgive. My mom did not believe it in the moment because to her, a check and paying her roof was more valuable. Or maybe out of ignorance, there are ignorant women and men out there that at the moment, kids do lie. Not all kids have been abused. Some kids do lie, and you have to get down to the bottom of the truth. But in this case, I'm sorry. I am all for my kids. I don't give a damn. And she made a fucking mistake in her life, but that's the only woman that brought me into this world. And in order for me to heal as a person, I have to forgive. I don't have to forget. And I do not have to condone. Okay, don't get it twisted. I do not have to forget what I went through. And I do not have to condone their actions. And I don't have to agree with them. And but do I need to forgive for myself and for my inner peace? Yes, I do. Because if not, I will not live happy ever in my life. And I will not grow within myself because I will only get stuck there. You know what I'm saying? In that situation. Oh no, this person's not in the family anymore, but it's his father. I mean, you know. I'm so sorry to hear that, Kang. But you are stronger because you worked on that. You understand what I'm saying? And you will continue getting stronger from that. Okay? And it not everybody can forgive. Not everybody can forgive. Okay? Like I said, there's children that don't fathom what happened. There's kids that think it's a game. That it was a game. It's a fucking game. Okay? Well, that's the wrong game to fuck play. Period. I don't give a fuck. All right? Hey, sis. You know? But that's just me, you know? There's a lot of people that aren't at that level. I don't forgive for them. I forgive for me, my personal growth, because I don't want to be, I don't want my head 24-hour thinking the same thing. Yeah, I fight a lot for kids. And Kang too. I do. You gotta, you forgive for yourself. You don't forgive for them. What the fuck? You forgive for yourself. Because if you don't, damn sis. I know I don't put other people's stuff out there. You know, I know it's something very hard. You know what I'm saying? And to get to that level is very difficult. Not everybody can accomplish that and see it that way. Some will never see it that way. But as for me, I need to see it that way because if not, you stay there. You know, you don't have mental peace because you constantly stay there. You know, and you need to grow from that at some point, whatever you know point God chooses you to be able to pass that. I know, so was I. And that's, it is a very difficult subject, and I'm sorry that any of y'all ever had to go through something like that. There should be no need for people to go through that. Sis, yeah, I know you do. I know you do. I know you keep those girls under your wing tight. But you know what? I kept my kids like that too, and look what happened. And I couldn't stop it. And it eats me up every day of my life. And you know what I'm talking about, sis. And I always said I would never allow none of that to happen to my children ever in my fucking goddamn life. Who would have fucking thought, you know? Okay? And it did. And it did. Okay? And it wasn't my intention, and it wasn't, it wasn't even a family member. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And I kept my kids under my motherfucking wing, and I'm always looking after them, and they gotta be with me, and I'm so overprotective, and that shit fuck with you too. Okay? You don't even let your kid do shit. But I feel that way, sis. And ain't nobody gonna make me feel any different. That's something I gotta work on myself. You understand what I'm saying? I know everybody keeps telling me that wasn't your fault. Okay, I didn't. I'm telling you. Okay, I don't feel like that because I feel like if I would have walked in with him, I can't really talk about it right now, but maybe it wouldn't have happened. I know, but you know what? You have beautiful children and grandchildren that you need to be there for, sis. And that's where you need to learn to grow because, man, that shit'll have you locked up. you know? And I blame myself, and I shouldn't. Everybody tells me I shouldn't, but that's just my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if, like, anyways, I need to stop because my kids don't stay nowhere. My kids don't stay over nowhere. But you know what? That situation, it was a child to a child. So I am going to tell you something. I even think that poor child went through something and saw it or went through it, and maybe they told him it was a game, and he, you know you know what I'm saying. I blame the fucking parents. I don't blame that child. Okay, because when I asked that child, okay, where did you get that from, that child told me his father. Now you tell me, okay, what the fuck is that? Okay? Because I had the opportunity to ask that child in the moment where he got that from. And he told me that it was a game that his father taught him. Okay? So now you tell me, I can't even be mad at that child. Okay? Because he probably didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. He thought it was a normal thing that affected some other child. Okay? But I do blame the fucking parents. And you know what? I believe in I believe in God, and I believe in every single type of energy there is in this world. I believe it. And I believe that when it gets moved, things happen. And that person lost a child for fucking with my child. And I'm not proud of that, but karma's a bitch, like I said. And everybody gets theirs. Make it any for me or my child. No. They put their kid in therapy, okay, but not mine. Okay? And when DCF came here, they he had done something horrible and I had to stop that motherfucker right quick and tell that nigga he was the abused, not, the person who committed the act. And then they never bothered me again and never knocked on my door to like 2 years after or something, where they knocked on my door and there was a police officer telling me they needed to close the case. And I said, what case? The case that nobody's helped ever my kid? Because I had to go out of my fucking way, to find therapy for him. And my fucking way to make this child not have nightmares, okay? Not have evil thoughts. He was coloring hard. These are all signs of the destruction that he went through, okay? No, they didn't even want no pressure. They didn't want pressure from me either. That bitch fucking every time she saw me in the stairway, she went the other way. I'm sorry, sis. It just, when you get worked up in the situation, I didn't mean to. Like, you gotta understand me. I don't know. Let's just change the subject. I do say I'm sorry. I mean, I wish that I could heal all of you. I wish that I had a magic wand to heal all of you, my family, and so that you would have never gone through something like that, or, on how to make it at least a little bit better for you. With that being said, I think I'm just gonna jump out of YouTube for a little bit. Um, I'm gonna jump out of YouTube for a little bit because that shit just caught me very emotional and I need to go smoke a cigarette. I love you all and I thank you for the only like 3 or 4 people that were on this listening to me. At least I got more views than last time. Woo woo! um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take some time for myself for a little bit and let's try to make that movement. Let's see how we plan it. Let's try to do that. Let's try to work on planning a movement or a march or a petition or whatever. May God, Jesus, the light of earth, everything around us, bless us all with whatever is needed at the time. I feel you, Kang. I feel you. I feel you. Love you too, Kang. Love you too, Hector. Love you, my sister. Let Yahweh bless you all. May Ochung and Yamaya bless you. Orula, Orumila. May God and Jesus or whatever you believe in send multiple blessings to all of you and your families. Love you guys.